Happy week of Thanksgiving, and it's also Bruce Lee's birthday week on the 27th, and the 28th is Thanksgiving. So we're going to help Shauna-Lisa, who is thankful for her training, by giving her a lesson working on how to do sweeps from guard. All right. So earlier this week at practice, Shauna-Lisa was challenged. She was able to move from side control to retaining and achieving guard, but then she got stuck there. So we're going to work on several ways to flip that situation. So if I'm here, the first thing we want to do is actually truly secure the guard so that it's not super easy for them to pass. There's more than one way to achieve a closed guard. You don't have to lock the feet, but you do have to make sure that you have them in control. Now, the first one, kind of the easiest one really, and it's so old school that most people have forgotten how to do it, is just to do a turnover. So from here, what I'm going to do is keep control of this arm. And then as I undo the feet, but keep them tight to him, my other hand is going to come over like I'm doing a roll. And then to protect his hand, he's going to close it so he doesn't hurt his fingers. And then I just lift my hips, and over he goes, and you end up in mount. All right? So you can do this on both sides. We're set up. Turn over, grab the arm, and over we go. All right, that's the first one. Let Jordan do that to me. So he's going to go toward you. He's got my arm controlled. This arm swims all the way over. He lifts his hips, and over I go, and he gets top control. All right? So that's the first one. Second one. Our second one is kind of a little tricky in that you have to alter your position relative to your opponent. So I can't just stay here like I did in the first one. I've got to scoot up a bit. So what I'm going to do is this foot, I'm going to go to his hip, my other knee slips through, and I'm going to pull him toward me and then kick. And over we go. I'll let him try that. He'll bring me back the other way. So I'm in control. He gets his grips. He's going to flip up, get his knee in, and upsy daisy. Boom. Over I go. All right, so that's the second one. Third one, as somebody in the 100 kg club, it's a good heavyweight move. All right, because it's kind of hard sometimes to get an easy sweep on a big person. So for this one, I want to underhook, and I want to turn so I can push his knee straight. Then I'm going to lift his leg up with my other foot, and over we go. I'll show you that again. So if he's really heavy, I'm going to underhook his arm so I can stretch one side of his body. See how my foot's on that knee? Then my other foot, I'm going to sneak it underneath his other leg so I can lift it up. So I'm straightening one leg and bending the other, and then over we go. We'll let Jordan give that a try. So he's going to get an underhook to stretch me out. So his right foot's going to make my leg longer. Yes, his other foot hooks underneath my knee, and up and over we go. And he stays tight and gets position. Okay, I'm going to show you one more. So fourth one, this one, when we're all learning how to do our falls and our positioning on the ground, there's a movement from another Brazilian martial art, capoeira, that I teach them that I call the helicopter. So it's just to swing your legs. So in guard, you can use that to reverse position if your opponent's unstable. So if I'm in here, it's very quick. All right, so try that one. So I'm not crushing him, and I'm not actively passing. There's this transitionary moment where I could be starting a pass. He just does the helicopter. And over I go. All right? So that's 4 ways to do a guard sweep. The wrist, left over, and flip. Nicely done. Another little detail on this. I come over. If I get too much resistance, I can change it and get a submission out of it. Grab the wrist. Left swim over, and oopsie daisy. Grab his wrist. Right arm swim over, and right foot on the deck, and flip him. All right, Sophie asked a question. What if when I'm trying to do this, she moves back? Thank you. One works right into the other. So Sophie gives you space, your knee comes in, and boop-de-doop-de. Gives you space, knee comes in, and flip-o-rama. Knee comes in, and kick and pull. You scoot out, get space, your right knee comes in, and kick and pull. His left leg pushes your knee straight, his right foot hooks underneath your thigh, and he lifts you and turns you. Straighten the leg, lift the other leg, and over we go. Scoot out, push his knee, then your right foot hooks underneath his thigh, and off we go. Extend your leg, lift his thigh, and oopsie daisy. Hop away to helicopter, you're starting to work, and over he takes you. You're working to pass, and he doesn't give you the chance. Yep. You got to kick and pull at the same time. No, you didn't. You got to pull his arm, hook with this leg in, and kick your right leg with your foot toward me. Bring your foot has to go this way. Up and go. There you go. Pass, and you take advantage of the moment. First one, I'm isolating the hand. I turn my feet to the side. I come over like I'm going to do a forward roll. Lift the hip, and then you have them here, all right? Second one. They give me a little bit of space, so I'm going to put my foot on the hip and put my knee in, or this foot can also be above the calf. And then you're going to kick and lift to turn them over. Third one, her knees have a wide base, and she's putting down pressure on me. So I'm going to move up, put my foot on her knee, straighten her leg, put my other foot underneath her leg, and then lift it up like an elevator to come on over. And the fourth one is when I feel her trying to pass, I just helicopter right away and go into base. I can just underneath the arm and come over. So all of these work together like Legos. Uno here, feet turn, knees tight, arm comes over, and over we go. And you can do submissions from here easily, okay? That's one. Two. I'm going to pull his arm toward me, bring my knee in, bang.
Wow.
Three.
Shauna, are you paying attention? This is for you.
Yes.
I scoot higher, push his knee straighter, get my other foot underneath his other leg, and lift it to turn him over.
Sorry.
If he's coming up trying to pass, I just...
That's the fourth one.
That's the point. So I'm going to show one adaptation on the first one for Shauna Lisa because everyone else in the class is bigger than her. And sometimes you have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. So if I'm here to do the first one, and Eric is just too big a dude for me to feel like I can safely do this, I can also do this with an underhook instead of an overhook and still get the turnover. And then if you want, you can go to a choke. I can go to the choke, or in Shauna's case, she can go to her favorite Newaza and go into King Sagata. So Shauna's question, let's see her do it. Elisa's in her guard, and Shauna's gonna go for the sweep. Papumba! Oh yeah. Go! And then she transitions to Kisa, and she's ready to dominate. Oh yeah. Yeah!